in a big political signal, the BJP has appointed 45-year-old Nitin Nabin as its new working president. Nabin, a five-time MLA, is currently a minister in Nitish Kumar's government. The move that is being seen as grooming a possible successor to JP Nadda. A heavyweight from Bihar, Nabin brings Yuva Josh into the BJP's top brass. A five-time BJP MLA, he has scripted a thumping victory in Bankipur in 2025, where he secured a 52,000 vote margin. From the BJYM youth ranks to the party's core command, Nitin Nabin's rise reflects BJP's push for generational transition ahead of key political battles. BJP resets its organization with the infusion of a youth leader like Nitin Nabin, who has now been appointed as BJP's national working president.
भारतीय जनता पार्टी के लिए बहुत ही ऐतिहासिक दिन है कि बिहार के धरती से कोई आज राष्ट्रीय कार्यकारी अध्यक्ष भारतीय जनता पार्टी के बनाए जा रहे हैं। ये हमारे लिए, पूरे बिहार के लिए सौभाग्य का विषय है और नितिन नवीन जी को पूरा बिहार के भारतीय जनता पार्टी की ओर से मैं हार्दिक बधाई देता हूं और केंद्रीय नेतृत्व को भी बधाई देता हूं कि आज बिहार से इतना बड़ा सौभाग्य भारतीय जनता पार्टी को मिला है।
And yes, the announcement has been made, congratulatory messages that have been pouring in, and most importantly, Nitin Nabin, who's been chosen. Remember, several factors that have come to play to actually make this decision. Let me take this to Rohit Singh joining us on the broadcast with further details as Nitin Nabin's name has been announced. He's a young leader, he's only 45 years of age, has a long trajectory ahead of him, has had a successful trajectory so far in politics, winning 5 times as MLA and of course a minister in Nitish Kumar's government. The BJP is known to give surprises, but this time around, not a very experienced politician or an experienced leader who's been chosen, but Nitin Nabin, who's been tasked with this big responsibility to also make headway to the upcoming assembly elections that are very important for the BJP.
Well, yes, that is what I was maintaining a short while back, that such a big responsibility Nitin Nabin is going to shoulder, and this comes at a time when several big elections are just will be taking place. In fact, in 1 year, 1 or 2 years from now on, and the big 5 elections that are going to take place in 2026, which includes Tamil Nadu, Assam, and West Bengal, the most important of them. And then in 2027 early, you have the big Uttar Pradesh elections taking place. So clearly, it's a big responsibility lying ahead for Nitin Nabin, a 45-year-old young man, I can say, from Bihar, who has been a 5-time MLA. He has served as the minister also in the Nitish Kumar government. Presently, also, he was the road construction department minister. And Chhattisgarh is where he has worked extensively in the last assembly elections, where he helped the party as a co-in charge of the party win elections in Chhattisgarh. And now we are seeing that keeping in mind the kind of organizational skills that Nitin Nabin has, and that is why I think the top brass of the BJP has now decided to give this huge responsibility to Nitin Nabin on his shoulders to run the party in from here on, because right now he has been made as the working president of the party. Remains to be seen that when will the party get a full-fledged national president. But still, it's a big task ahead for the young Nitin Nabin, leader from Bihar. And as I was mentioning, this comes at a time when nobody was really expecting, because the elections are particularly a time where when symbolism really plays a big role. But now that there is no election in Bihar, elections are over. Nitin Nabin, a caste leader from the state, has become a minister once again in the Nitish Kumar government. So there was no point in making any kind of symbolism. But despite that, the BJP banked on him because of his organizational skills, because of his decent behavior, also because we have been interacting to Nitin Nabin very often over the last 20 years or so. He doesn't talk too much. He basically, you can say, he's a silent worker, and he has been working very silently. When he was with the ABVP, then he was with the Yuva Morcha of the BJP, where he worked as a general secretary under Anurag Thakur, and also won elections 5 times in Bihar. Worked as a minister under Nitish Kumar government in the last assembly elections also. In fact, when the last government was there, and now when the present government has also been formed, Nitin Naveen has once again been given a big responsibility of the road construction department ministry. But now the BJP is really now trying to cultivate a new breed of leaders to run the party in the next 20-30 years. A new generation of big leaders is now being cultivated, where with Naveen being entrusted this huge responsibility of running the party at the national level. Back to you.
Oh, yes, absolutely, Rohit. And let me also take this to Aishwarya Paliwal, who continues to track all the developments, getting us more and more voices, Aishwarya, especially in terms of how big a responsibility it is and how Nitin Nabeen is expected to handle it. So, is he likely going to follow the footsteps of JP Nadda, Amit Shah, who've taken the party to newer heights and hence so many victories? Or will Nitin Nabeen have his own style, bring in some radical moves? What more are you picking up from his colleagues and those who worked very closely with him?
Well, one thing that we understand is the fact that one needs to make sure that the BJP is future ready, and that is something that the RSS also over the past many months has been speaking about. The top leaders of the BJP also, Suesha, have been speaking about the fact that there is a need so that the party is ready for the future, and this is a forward-looking move that we are seeing now. That's the reason why we are seeing someone who's 45 years of age, one of the youngest presidents BJP has ever had, and that is exactly what Prime Minister Modi also has tweeted about. The party understands now that this is a time when the baton now has to move from the older people to the younger ones. The second generation now has to come forward, and they need to be ready for the not just for the upcoming state elections, but also for the crucial 2029 Lok Sabha elections. And this is what the BJP is known for, throwing surprises first and foremost, and this is the kind of surprise that we are seeing, and also being ready because they fight each and every election like it's the last election. Be it the MCD election, we have all seen how diligently and how ferociously they fought the MCD elections in the national capital. So for the BJP, election is something that they look at very seriously, and the party now needs to be ready. The second generation now needs to come at the forefront, and also they need to be prepared for the upcoming challenges. So keeping all these things in mind, age was something, Suesha, that I can tell you. I was also hearing, at least for the past 3 to 4 months, a lot of leaders of the BJP were hinting towards the fact that someone below the age of 50 in all likelihood would become the next BJP president, and now we are seeing someone who's ticking all those boxes, someone like that who's been made the working president. But still, let us wait for the elections to take place. We understand the schedule of when the elections will be held will be out very soon. The elections, from what we are understanding, could take place early January, and then we will see uh, uh, the final thing then coming to the fore once the elections are over. But we did see a similar thing happening when JP Nadda became the president. He was the working president first, and then after he won the elections, he was named the BJP president. He also had a long tenure.
कांग्रेस सहित विपक्ष को समझ में नहीं आया है जनता की नब्ज, जनता की चाहत क्या है। ये तो कई बार से ऐसी गंदी हरकत कर रहे हैं, माँ को गाली देना, मोदी कब्र खुदेगी, ये तो कई वर्षों से। लेकिन जनता ने उन लोगों का कब्र खोद दिया पॉलिटिकली जो लोग मोदी जी का कब्र खोदना चाहते थे। और ये फ्रस्ट्रेशन का है राहुल गांधी का, ये इंडी गठबंधन के फ्रस्ट्रेशन का है, ये हार से, बिहार के हार से खिजलाहट का है। और यही कारण है कि जनता इन्हें कभी आने नहीं दिया सत्ता में।
प्रियंका गांधी बोली यदि बैलेट पेपर पर चुनाव करा ले तो उनको अपना हैसियत पता चल जाएगा भाजपा वाले को।
ये कैसी दोगली नीति है। मीठा मीठा घुट घुट, तीता तीता थू थू। अगर आप जीत जाते हैं हिमाचल, कर्नाटक, तेलंगाना, तो अपना मुख्यमंत्री बनाते हैं। कहाँ आपने रिजाइन कर दिया? ये किसको मूर्ख बनाते हैं? जनता मूर्ख नहीं है। आप अपनी गिरती हुई साख से मोदी जी को गाली दे करके आपकी साख नहीं बनेगी, आपकी साख और गिरेगी।